All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Did That Age Well? I'm your host, Molly Smith. Before we even get into the episode, I got to get a shout out to our sponsor, Spider Movie and Storage. You can get a free quote yourself at spidermovie.com and give them a follow on Instagram at Spider Movie and Storage. They're the best. I promise. And we're here at Dude IDK Studios. Make sure to also follow Dude IDK on Instagram. That's Dude1DK. The I is a 1. Lots of fun comedy shows and other events coming up here. We just had our live show this past weekend. That was a blast. Keep an eye out for the next one. I'll be back in a couple of months. Send me your requests for movies that you want us to discuss. And without further ado, I am so excited to welcome my new friend from New York. It's Liam Nelson.
Hey, it's me. Shout out to Spider Movie and Storage for sending a box truck to get me here. You're great. Here we are in the world's lowest basement. I love this place. I got to headline here a couple nights ago.
Yeah.
And then the green room is a good Jacob, what would you say the height of this green room is?
5, 10, 12.
Yeah, 10?
Yeah.
All right, we're making up numbers now. 5'10". Got you. Yeah. I'm a good 5'24", so it's not. But here we are. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
It
feels fitting for the movie.
I was kind of like, should we make him stand for the podcast?
Yeah.
And then I thought, no.
Well, in order for me to speak, my airway can't be at a 90 degree, I think. So we gotta.
Yeah, so we
straight
have
line.
to. Yeah, it's kind of
Sure.
That's a workplace accommodation.
Yeah.
That's OSHA.
And I am disabled, so
Yeah, so
watch out.
watch out. Watch out. We're coming for you. You ever heard of ADA?
Yeah.
Hello? Okay, what do you have going on?
I am here touring. So I headlined in Denver a couple days ago, but I will be headlining in Kansas City this weekend. I don't know when this is going up, but
This will probably go up in a couple of weeks.
Okay, so a few weeks ago I was in Kansas City. It was a really cool show. I'm just bragging about how fun it was. I'll be in Chicago April 6th. I'll be headlining Zany's Chicago out there. I'll be doing Seattle March 15th. The venue has not been determined yet, but there will be a show. I swear to God, some venue will take me. And then I'm doing a few other headlining shows. LiamNelsonComedy.com. You can see all my dates. And then I have a podcast for those who get it, where I talk with disabled comics and just disabled creatives about living with disability and just kind of all different like experiences that are adjacent to disability, but like for a disabled audience. So if you're disabled out there,
yeah,
I got a bunch of stuff for you.
I'm gonna say that this audience, we got a lot of them.
Hey. Movie watchers tend to be. We weren't out running around. We were inside watching Monty Python.
Inside, safe, and laughing.
Yeah.
Laughing the pain away.
Exactly.
Well, that's awesome. I love having other podcasters on the show. Love having comics on the show. You know, and you could say that comics are also people who get it. Even though I'm not a stand-up comic,
That's true.
Sort of like
being a comedian is sort of a disability. Yeah.
It really is. I've always said that.
At least socially.
Yeah.
You're stunted by the fact that you can't get through one conversation without saying something you wrote 2 days ago.
Yeah, and saying, okay, I know this is in a bit that I wrote.
Okay, but wait, is this funny?
Yeah. Can you guys punch this up a little bit?
Yeah.
Could you help me? Or giving other people unsolicited punch-ups.
Yes. Do you believe it? I actually got into stand-up to make friends after all my friends went off to college. And boy, what was I thinking?
Boy, what were you thinking?
And then here we are. Just got carried away.
Okay, name them. Who are some of your favorite friends in comedy?
Ty Colgate, who I'm currently sharing a motel room with. I did my first ever show on his bar show. It was just fun. Gianmarco Cerezi has done a lot of great things for me. It's really fun touring with him. I'm his full-time feature. Me and Ty both share that job, so
fun.
We're kind of three amigos style, touring around a lot of the time.
Okay, love that.
Yeah, I mean, those are really Dusty Slay, Sam Morrell, both people who like believed in me early on, were very helpful. Lucy from Zany's Nashville, she's not a comic, but she's a booker. She helped me out a lot, but I'd say that's about the list of people who've like really helped me out in comedy. It's not a super long one, but
yeah. And if you thought that you were supposed to be on that list and you weren't, I think that you should be a better friend.
Yeah, file a report with my office. Yeah. We'll get it amended if you show me some documentation of you not being a dick to me.
Yeah, totally. But be careful of ADA.
Yeah,
compliance.
shut up.
Watch out there.
I got all sorts of forms that I can fill out. All right.
You are not gonna believe the amount of forms.
I am litigious as fuck.
Yeah, right? But guess what? The font, dyslexic friendly.
It's true. It's Braille. It's all Braille. You're gonna feel me suing your ass. All right.
Feel the just terror. Yeah, love that.
Very intimidating.
Very intimidating. Okay, so you got into comedy when your friends went to college?
Yeah, I was working in video full time, and then all my friends left for college because they, had dreams and such. And I was like producing a show with this guy, Steve Whitmire, who was Kermit the Frog after Henson passed away.
Oh my God.
So it was just the two of us producing a show in my studio, like for 3 years.
Yeah.
Unpaid, just like, but as in some of my favorites I've ever worked on. Check it out, Cave In on YouTube. It's just me and him doing an internet troll character call-in show where we do elaborate like Muppet like sketches in the middle where it's like musical numbers and all sorts of crazy shit.
Oh my God. What?
But yeah, so then that's when I got into comedy, and then I slowly but surely kind of got into it full time. So now it's the full-time gig. So
wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. From being an unpaid Muppet guy to being paid and
wedding videographer / 2 Chainz music video producer. Did a lot of like rap videos for a minute there. Then Lotto's manager threw a beer bottle at my head, and I was like, maybe I should quit this.
I think they call that a multi-hyphenate.
Yeah, that's part of why my hair is gone, because I started losing my hair at 20 because I was so stressed out. That's not a lie.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. But you didn't, I mean, here's the thing. You wear it proudly. You didn't have to wear like a helmet to dodge the...
It's true. No, I didn't dodge it. It just didn't hit me, thank God. Because I did not move. I did not even flinch to try to dodge.
You said, actually, please hit me. Lobotomy, please.
Oh, if they hit me, our insurance. I would not be working ever again, I think. But, it's all good.
But then you wouldn't be here.
Exactly. And so I like that I have to, participate in life still. It's
absolutely. Good. And we're more grateful than anyone.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so I'm guessing that I'm just gonna infer that your artistic style may have been informed by surrealist, weird, postmodern, Holy Grail type
mine
stuff.
had on Holy Grail specifically. Like not like this is not like things tight like that. Yeah. This movie specifically, I think I saw over 100 times, and then haven't seen since I was 12. No. So between 6 and or maybe 13, I maybe watched it one more time on a public gathering, but I don't remember seeking out to watch it again after that point in my life. But before that, there was, I swear to God, I mean, my family would watch it together. Mm-hmm. My mom would quote it constantly. That is still good. She's definitely watching this. I definitely sent this to her because hey mom, we're watching your favorite movie. It's a good 60% of her jokes still to this day are just references, just her quoting this movie, because it's I mean, it is iconically funny. I think out of all the things Monty Python put together, this is the thing that defines them at their peak. You know, it's them doing it the best. And then I think just it's so interesting as a kid. Mm-hmm. I found it funny for a totally different set of reasons than I find it funny now. I can still probably quote a good half the movie. And when we brought up doing this movie, I remember I was I was going through some of the scenes in my head, and I was getting new jokes in real time that I did not get before. There's a whole intro sequence where they talk about the person doing this writing has been sacked, and I thought that was a football player. Someone ran in and tackled them, but that's just being British fired. And I thought it was a much higher stakes scenario. Yeah. And I remember I would sit there and cackle because I'm these guys are just getting tackled left and right. And no, they're just getting fired.
Oh my God. So did you imagine the writers as football players, or was it football players came in out of nowhere?
No, it was I imagine there was a guy doing this job, and then another guy who wanted the job came into the studio furiously angry, wrestled that man to the ground, took the helm. And then another guy came in and just one after one, just a pile of bodies on the floor as they clamor over each other, trying to be the one typing this intro dialogue.
Incredible.
I honestly miss when I thought it was that, because I was man, that was really
way funny.
I remember thinking that was a really one of my favorite parts of the movie was reading that, because I'm oh, these guys are just beating each other up and we're just reading about it.
Yeah, you're there's a dog pile in the writer's room. That's so funny.
I think that just shows you how vivid my imagination it was, and how little I read, because I was oh wow, reading's actually kind of cool when it's about people beating each other up.
It absolutely is. And you know what? Reading the intro credits for anything is reading.
Yeah.
And if you have closed captions on movies, that's reading.
Yeah. I've read the back of several books, and as an elementary schooler, I was trained to not read because I did like the advanced reading point system.
Oh yeah.
And so I would just skim books and then do well enough on the test to get the points. So I read Gone with the Wind in third grade.
God.
You got 72 points for it. I don't remember shit that happens in that.
That is wild. And is that real?
What
you just said?
Yeah.
That actually happened.
Oh yeah, I read it in third grade, and I got, for some reason they had that in an elementary school library. Why are even 11-year-olds don't need to be reading that?
They don't need to read that. They don't need to understand like poverty. Yeah, if they don't know it.
Yeah, it's very high level. I don't know. It was wild.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So, but Monty Python I sat through full way every time. So.
Wow. You know what is interesting? You know, I'm rewatching Sopranos right now, and you know, in any mob or crime film, being sacked is being killed.
Yeah.
So you know, the stakes could have been high, low. Anything in between. And I'm glad that as a child, your imagination went to just football tactics.
Yeah, I had not watched Sopranos yet.
Yeah.
I
hadn't even skimmed it?
That was no. Yeah, I was too busy watching Monty Python on loop, which I think there's definitely some moments in there where I'm like, upon reflection, I'm like, maybe those were, I mean, I think they definitely flew over my head, but there were some moments. Weren't the nuns like super horny?
Yeah.
I remember that. I mean, my mom was always like, sex is fine, violence is bad, but I'm like, there's a lot of violence in that one too.
Yeah.
I watched a rabbit chew a man's neck open, like, and I was like, yeah, what a cute
like,
little bunny.
Get that guy.
Like,
cut his lips
so
off.
Stupid. Oh yeah, the Black Knight.
Oh my god, the Black Knight, amazing. But I feel like I feel like the violence in this movie is so stupid.
Yeah.
That it is almost I mean, I don't know. I don't have kids, so I have no idea.
I think my parents were just willing to make like compromises on that if they liked the movie enough.
Totally. They're like, well, we're all gonna watch this.
Like, I also remember watching episodes of The Chappelle Show with my dad. It sounds like, definitely shouldn't be watching this.
Probably not.
But, you know, it was fine.
Just because people are parents doesn't mean that they have to give up what they like.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they should watch whatever they want.
It's fine. Yeah.
They're fine. They're gonna learn eventually.
Yeah. No, it was good. I think Monty Python was like, I only attribute, I don't remember ever having like nightmares from it. I remember only like thinking parts of it were really, really fun. Like the whole, the bit of them running and never getting closer. One of the best of all time. Just like the he's like running from the distance and he just keeps starting over.
Going. And haven't we all?
And then all of a sudden he's there.
Yeah. No explanation.
Yeah.
I think my favorite part of this movie is that it all, despite the fact that I did just say off air that it's not exactly a plot, it's just like a bunch of scenes that eventually do come together. Hi, Winnie. But there is a full circle moment where in the beginning, when they go to the castle and the French guy is like,
I spit at you.
He says, I spit at you, and he says that they already have a whole, a Grail. He's like, why would I want one? I have one. Yeah. Or like, I can't remember exactly.
We already have one.
Yeah. And that somehow doesn't register.
I spit at you a second time.
It's so stupid.
There'll be a lot of bad accents in this one, folks. Just a heads up.
Look, it's not like the accents that they had were good.
No.
That's the point.
But that's why they were fun to do, because they were doing them bad, so we could do them bad, because that's what they were doing.
Yeah, exactly. We could all just kind of be stupid.
Yeah.
Because they were being stupid.
It was good.
But stupid in a... When I say stupid, I mean it in, like, such a loving way.
Yeah.
I'd really mean it in, like... as a compliment.
Yeah, and then that's the scene where they launch the farm animals at them afterwards, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
They launch the cow just comes and like crushes the what is it called? The guy with coconuts.
Yeah. The horse.
the horse.
the man horse.
Yeah. I feel like that
bit too. Oh my god, I remember the first time I saw that. As a 6-year-old, was like, I thought he was on a horse and it's just a guy.
Can you believe it?
That was like prime 6-year-old. Like that. I think that's what got me to rewatch it. I was like, is that the one with the guys with the coconuts?
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah.
You're like, I could pretend to be a horse.
Yeah.
My sister this morning sent me a video of my niece on one of those, like, you know, like the stick horses that kids play with. And she was kind of like galloping around in the front. And I thought, that's Monty Python.
Yeah.
Someone clank some coconuts together.
Someone get that girl a coconut boy now. Someone get her squire some coconuts.
She needs it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, there are some things that are truly timeless.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that is what makes this movie so timeless, is that it's all bad, surreal, practical effects.
And it's also, I think, the related to the King Arthur story, like it ties it into like a cultural touchstone to where like people get what they're making fun of, because everyone is vaguely aware of like the King Arthur story and like lore, especially I imagine in the UK more so.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like all the different, but like the nature of it being like all these little scenes make it so interesting to watch the whole time. Like even if you don't love the one that they're doing right now, give it 3 minutes and
you'll be on
doing a totally different bit in a totally different place with totally different characters. Like
totally. I think like it's interesting. I often have like criticisms of movies that feel like they should be 3 to 5 minute sketches that have been extended into a feature film, but this one doesn't feel like that, because each scene actually is its own unique sketch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
but they do tie in because the King Arthur character comes through and just like experiences the craziness of all these different scenarios, like either after they've happened or while they're happening.
Yeah, totally. And I love goofy anachronism. Like I love the British police.
Yeah.
I love.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that whole like how the cops arrest them at the end. I forgot about that. Oh my god, yeah.
I had honestly forgotten how this movie ended, because it had been several years since I'd seen it, and the fact that it ends with the basically it's like a paparazzi shot of them getting arrested, and then the cop or whoever is with them like hits the camera, and then it's over and the screen goes black and they play the music for like 5 full minutes.
Yeah.
And I was watching with some friends last night, and we were all sitting there, and for like a full 20 seconds, just kind of waiting for the next thing to happen. And then someone was like, wait, I think that is the end of the movie. Yeah. And then I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that. But it was so funny. I skipped ahead like 20 seconds and it was still playing the same song, and I laughed and laughed and laughed.
Yeah, I think that's definitely early on me watching that movie. That's where it kind of lost me. I think when it like broke the fourth wall, I was like, all right, all the fun medieval stuff's done. I'm out of here. Like, I don't give a shit about them like transcending like the barrier of comedy right now. I don't need that. I just want more guys getting their arm cut off and being fine with it.
Totally.
I want guys on stilts saying niche a bunch of times.
Totally.
I love those guys. One night to say knee or icky icky.
The knights who formerly until recently said me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that part was what kids around me most often quoted.
Yeah.
Do you think that this movie was made for like, I mean, obviously it's not like a children's movie. Do you think it was like made for kids, made for adults, or
it's
like
definitely the most kid-friendly Monty Python thing they ever made? Because like I remember loving this movie, watching Life of Brian, being like, what the fuck is this? I was like, the vibes here are so much worse than Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Like everything else they make is a lot darker, I feel like. And this one's the most like whimsical thing that they do. Like even the sketch where like, I mean, it's like whimsically dark, but the sketch where like the guy asks for one more, like he eats everything at the restaurant and then asks for like one more Thin Mint, and then explodes into organs. Like I remember I watched that, my mom was like, oh, you like Holy Grail? Let me show you this sketch. And then she remembered like as he was about to explode, then I'm like, oh, like 7 seeing this sketch. And then, but we're still like, anytime we get full at restaurants, it's like, oh, just a whiff our Thin Mint.
And then you explode.
Yeah, exactly.
Organs. Yeah, totally. It was really more of a cautionary tale.
I learned a lot. No. I'm telling you, like my brain, I swear to God, I think I would be a much smarter person if I had never consumed any Monty Python, because of the amount of brain space that is just permanently occupied with quotes from this film. Yeah,
there's not really room for much else at all.
No,
not at all. There is something I read on the Wikipedia page for this movie about there was going to be nudity and then they decided not to. I feel like maybe that would have been controversial with your mom, but maybe not. You said she was fine.
No,
with-
she was
she was like,
fine with it.
sex stuff is fine, violent
She
stuff not fine.
told me and my friend to watch 16 Candles
Oh my
at a
god.
sleepover one time, and then there was a nude scene, and we both were like, we ran out of the room because we were at his house and had like very strict parents, so we left the room and like got his mom to turn it off for us. We were so freaked out. Like, no, please.
Go back in there.
It wasn't us.
Oh my god. That is so honestly so sweet. So funny, so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was more like I didn't care that we were seeing it. I was just like, oh, I really hope no one sees us seeing it right now.
Totally. You're like,
Also, I don't really want to do this with my friend. I'll look at a naked woman by myself on my computer. Thank you very much.
totally, yeah,
like
in
any
privacy of my own
9-year-old.
Yeah, totally. Like any respectful 9-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay, I did find this little anecdote from this was from they talked about it on the DVD, the Quest for the Holy Grail. Okay, so Castle Anthrax was shot in one part of Dune where the costume designer advised against nudity, instead dressing the girls in shifts. So I think that
So the nuns were initially supposed to be like naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scene definitely felt like it was like supposed to be even hornier, and they like got it toned.
They toned it down a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they did, because if it was rated R, it would have been way fewer people would have seen it.
Yeah.
It would have been less accessible to people. I'm not saying like, cover those women up.
Yeah.
No,
but, like,
whatever, but like,
but like they don't need to be naked in that scene. Like,
it's horny enough.
it's
Like we get it.
we got it. Like
We get that it's horny.
They're horned up. Like that's fine. I get it. They're
Totally.
in like silky robes. It's
Yeah.
not like that comes across. Like don't worry. You don't have to be more obvious about it. Yeah. Oh, there's one criticism I have of Holy Grail. A little too subtle for me.
Not horny enough.
Really makes you think.
You're wondering, what's the subtext here?
Yeah.
What are they not telling us?
When that guy launched that cow at that guy, I wonder what that meant.
What was the symbolism of the cow?
Yeah.
Versus the spit versus the shit later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really deep. I read that this was financed by Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, Jethro Tull, co-producer Mike White, a cricket team called the Heartaches, founded by lyricist Tim Wright.
What kind of Suicide Squad funding team is this?
And 3 record companies: Island Records, Chrysalis Records, and Charisma Records, the record that label that had released Python's early comedy albums.
Okay.
And then, but those investors also received part of the proceeds from the 2005 musical Spamalot. So they're laughing all the way to the bank.
Yeah, they're getting it. That shit's still around.
Yeah. They just, they knew that no studio would fund the film, and the rock stars saw it as a good tax write-off, because the top rate of UK income tax was as high as 90% at the time.
That does make sense. That film does have the vibe of like the people who were the most in charge are drugged out rock stars. Like the guy who's in charge of making sure everyone like stays in line is also on like heroin.
Yeah.
Like,
he said, wouldn't it be funny if?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what if we just, that guy who we like a lot? What if we just gave them a castle and let them kind of do whatever? No, that's great. I mean, I'm happy for him. That's how you know something's gonna be good, when like a weird group comes together. It's either good or a psyop.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But
it's like either you're producing Pink Floyd's agenda, or they're saying make whatever weird shit you want.
People do love to make a theory about Pink Floyd, about them having like the devil in their music, so maybe.
And honestly, I think that
it corrupted me. This movie
definitely has something demonic, and I mean that in a good way.
Well, the bunny.
The bunny, for
sure. For sure.
Yeah, definitely. And there is a lot of like lore about rabbits, bunnies being like satanic, like they're kind of like cursed.
Yeah.
Kind of like demon creatures. Same with goats, right? It's like
goats.
They use with the eyes on the side of their face.
Yeah, prey.
Yeah.
They're like,
prey.
If you want to be a good person, kill something. All right?
Okay.
Kill and eat something else.
Yeah. Come on.
If you want us to like you, I mean, I guess sheep are fine.
Yeah, sheep are fine.
Lambs are allowed.
Yeah. They're kind of cute.
I guess lambs are good. Sheep are like you're a follower, which I guess is good for some religions. And then goat is always bad because
Yeah.
either devil or eats your clothes.
It's true. Yeah. Eats everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is that song by 90s band, well, it's still active, Cake. Sheep go to heaven, goats go to hell.
And
And I kind of take that and then, you know. Let's see, what else, what other fun facts can I tell you about the filming of this? I mean, of course, it's low budget, didn't have to tell you that. But I have this, wait, what?
the CGI was so good though.
But I really thought that was a horse. I think I have a theory that studios that don't really want to finance films the way that they should use Monty Python as an example of like, you don't really need money. You can do anything. That's just a theory I have.
Yeah, as someone who was requesting funding from a lot of studios for a while, yeah, no, they're like, oh, but can't you just be a genius and with nothing? And I was like, no, actually.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not making Swingers. I'm not making Monty Python.
They're like, just do something you can shoot in your house. And I'm like, why would I do
Have you
that?
seen where I live?
Yeah, I don't want to.
It's
Like,
not a castle.
my life is not film worthy.
No.
Yeah, that's cool though that they were able to like make some, because it does feel very grand. You know, it's like it does, even though a lot of like the transitions are very like old school kind of ham fisted. A lot of like the sets, you know, you're never like, oh, that's, you know, an obvious set or something. Like some of the castle scenes are like big and cool. You know?
They really do, and like the big landscapes and the mountains behind
they
them.
do a good
like,
job with it.
Yeah,
I mean, I imagine they probably shot those on location, right?
probably.
Like,
Yeah,
or something.
yeah, I think that they did. They they shot the rabbit scene at the Tomnondashan mine.
Okay.
A hamlet southwest of a place I can't pronounce in Scotland. Yeah, I think they've got.
See, this is one of those like you know how people do like the Lord of the Rings tours?
Uh-huh.
I would do a Monty Python and Holy Grail location tour in Scotland or wherever like that.
Oh my god, you absolutely should.
I'd be like, oh, and that's where the number of the counting was decided. Oh, it's 3. I mean, it says there the holy hand grenade was thrown right there.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And that's where the rabbit ate that guy's neck.
Yeah, and history was made.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I'm so sorry to tell you, but at the start of The Tale of Sir Robin, there's a slow. I know, I'm so sorry. There's a slow camera zoom on a rocky scenery. The dark forest of Ewing. That's a still photograph of the gorge at Mount Buffalo National Park in Victoria, Australia. I know, isn't that fucked
Well,
up?
the movie's ruined.
I know.
I thought it was all real.
I know, and now we've really just ruined it all.
Illusion broken.
You really had to. I know that it was hard to
you not actually like that?
Yeah.
Come on.
I can't believe that I've asked you to suspend your disbelief. But wait. No, it was mostly shot on location in Scotland.
Okay. I mean, that's good.
It was just that opening scene.
I'll go to Scotland.
Particularly around Doune Castle, Glencoe, and Castle Stalker.
I bet I could convince my fiance to go there, and she could do the Wuthering Heights tour. I can do do this one.
A little something for everybody.
Yeah.
I do love though that at any point that it becomes like too much to design the set, they just switch to the animation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. I love a little mixed medium. Like, you know, you obviously know that we couldn't afford to create this in live action, so we're just gonna pivot.
Yeah, it's a good. I love just seeing someone make the most out of what they can do. Like those scenes are fun too. They're like fun changes of pace from the rest of the movie too.
I agree. Yeah, and it's sort of like you said, if there's something that you're sort of getting bored of, like in 3 minutes it's gonna change. So they kind of like
in 3 minutes a guy's gonna show up and stab literally everyone, and then the scene will be over.
Everyone, including the woman who was to be wed.
Yeah.
Did she get stabbed? No, it was her. It was her. Her dad. Her dad. Yeah.
Everyone gets stabbed except for her. And then the guards are supposed to. You stay here. Make sure he doesn't leave.
That I love a joke that goes as long as
And they do that, what, 4 or 5 times in the movie where like it's like
the counting to 3, 5.
the Knights Who Say Me is like they keep doing it. Like he's like, oh, I'll do it to that's you again.
The shrubbery.
The French people are just one recurring bit.
Totally.
Like, it's just so many like cut the music. They just are arguing for like 10 minutes straight.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Scenes. It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. And it I think that it inspires all of us to not let a joke die. Just keep going.
Yeah. It does feel a little bit like there's moments that feel kind of Curb Your Enthusiasm almost, where it's like it's like a medieval Curb where he's just like, well, fuck. Like I stumbled into an unfortunate situation again.
Me again.
And it just so happens that he's King Arthur the whole time, you know? Like instead of fucking Larry David.
Yeah, he's just like, oh man, can you believe these guys?
Yeah.
Man, I'm always getting myself into some sort of trouble.
Like, oh.
It's like absurdist humor, but like as if we were all living in this King Arthur world. Like that's the thing that's fun is that the suspension of disbelief is so easy to buy into, and it's so easy to feel like invested in this world.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
I think the early establishing stuff is good. Like the bring out the dead scene is fun.
Yeah.
The guys who hit themselves in the head with the board.
Yeah.
Like there's just so many like little things that you see early on that like kind of get you into like the like when he's arguing with the person who's digging in the dirt. About like it's like who are you?
Right.
I'm the king.
Yeah.
Like, king of what?
King of what?
The king of the Britons. It's
He's like, who are the Britons? Well, all of us.
You are.
Do you feel like modern audiences are familiar with King Arthur? Like if this was made today, would people get it?
I would hope so. Like, am I that old to where like my childhood is not mirror like a modern audience? I don't know.
I don't know. How old are you?
26.
Okay, well, I don't know. I guess
like...
listeners weigh in.
Yeah, hey, you 17-year-olds out there watching this, let me know if you know who King Arthur is.
If your parents really love this podcast and you're 7
batch is,
then please let us know.
Yeah.
I would think so, especially in the UK, but it's almost like, I don't know, it's not really that necessary to be super familiar with King Arthur.
Yeah, you could think they just like made those all up and still find them funny, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's funnier when you understand the source material and you understand what they're making fun of, but on its own, I think it works.
For sure.
Okay, let's see. What else should we talk about? What are some of your favorite scenes? We've talked about
the rabbit one, of course. I think that's iconic. The Knights Who Say Me, the Black Knight where he gets his arms cut off.
Yeah.
I got beat up harder one time when I was getting bullied because they hit me and I said, "'Tis just a scratch." And then they were much meaner to me after that. It was tough. But that scene's great when he's just like a stump on the ground, like, I'll bite you.
I'll bite you.
I'm trying to think of what other ones. I remember I particularly didn't love the one where the guy comes in and stabs everyone because I felt bad for all the people who got
innocent people.
I was a very like empathetic kid, so I definitely felt bad for like the innocent people who got like murdered in this movie.
A lot of the nights, there were very few of them left by the end.
Yeah.
I'm
trying to think of what other scenes I really liked.
What about the bridge scene? How do you feel about the bridge scene? It's where like they have to answer 3 questions, and then if they get the question wrong, then they get launched into like a canyon.
Yeah, the guy with the horns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like that one.
Yeah, he's like asking some people easy questions.
Yeah,
asking some of them hard questions. He's like, "What's your favorite color?" And then one guy says blue, but he didn't really mean blue, and he gets launched.
Favorite color. Yeah. What is your quest?
And then he asked the question about velocity with swallow.
Oh yeah, what is the air velocity of an unladen swallow? Yeah.
And King Arthur says that's this kind of stuff that you need to know when you're a king.
Yeah.
There's no piece of knowledge that should go unknown. If you're the king, you gotta know it all.
Yeah. Doesn't blue, no, clear. It's like one guy gets launched because he doesn't know his favorite color.
Blue, no, clear.
Yeah.
One time, not one time, several times when I was playing the game MASH. Were you familiar with MASH?
Yeah.
Okay, so we would have
Millennials. I knew MASH.
You know them.
Yeah,
Okay, great. You're familiar with
I've
millennial
seen 'em.
culture.
I've seen them in museums.
Okay,
I know.
Yeah, totally.
I've studied your people's ancient culture.
Antiques Roadshow.
Yeah.
So in our culture, we would play MASH, and we would have a category of wedding dress color. And if you were the one who was like writing things down for MASH, like your friend is telling you what they want, you also got to be evil and include one of your own. So you would like include, if it was like for who you're gonna marry, you would put down like the ugliest fuck that you know.
Good.
Or you would put down like, for like number of kids that you'll have, it was like 25.
Damn.
That kind of thing. And for wedding dress color, I always wrote down clear.
Hell yeah, just nude.
Yeah, totally. Just
kid.
just a clear dress.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Like a raincoat.
Yeah, exactly. So for some people, clear is their favorite color to be. Look.
It's your favorite color to hurt your friend's life with.
Yeah.
It'd ruin your friend's wedding with.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, is that, if you're white and you wear a clear dress, does that count as wearing white to a wedding? I guess it depends on how tan you are. You have to like really go to the beach before.
Yeah. Did you get a spray tan before?
Yeah.
No. If you're really pretty pale, if it's been a while since you've been in the sun, then
and someone spills red wine on you and it's just a raincoat, so it does not.
And so it's easy. Yeah. Doesn't matter if it rains on your wedding day.
Yeah.
You're good. Yeah. So there are advantages, but yeah, if you answer blue when what you really need is clear,
Yeah.
you're gonna get launched into that canyon. I can't remember what they call it, but it is a funny name. The canyon,
something of despair. Right?
Yeah, something of despair.
There's a bunch of despair in the movie.
Absolutely.
Like the blank of despair.
Blanky blank of despair. Yeah.
The pint of despair. No, that's Princess Bride. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like those two are very much kindred.
Absolutely. They're
spirits.
very much kindred spirits.
With the types of bits that they do and like the characters and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, even just the rolling down the hills in A Princess Bride that like never ends reminds me a lot of that scene.
The whole trial of the three guys with Princess Bride is very Monty Python Cody.
Yeah.
It's like, that's definitely something King Arthur would have to do.
Of course.
And when he like laughs and then keels over dead, like that's classic like Monty Python.
Totally. And I also often mix this movie up with Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah, that's another one. I feel like there was was this movie first or were those first?
This one was first. This was in 75.
This kicked off the like parody medieval era.
Yes.
Because they're like, oh, Monty Python can do it. Well, we can do it with hotter people.
Totally. And a little more money.
Hotter people and more budget.
And even more actors.
Yeah.
People, I mean, every actor playing one role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of just John Cleese doing everything.
When you were a kid, did you notice that it was like the same 5 actors playing everyone, or were...
For the most part.
Okay.
I think I definitely was like, oh, there's that guy again. But like, I remember I just was like, I think at that point my mom was like an entertainment designer. So like she was like doing shows. So I understood that like when you have not a lot of budget, you got to do everything. I had seen like a 1-person show, I think, before that point where they played multiple characters. So I was like, all right, this is like that kind of weird vibe.
Yeah, totally. That's awesome. You're 7 years old and you're like, I understand a thing or two.
I've been to the theater.
You're like, I've seen a few avant-garde.
Yeah. This is one of many pieces though. I've actually, you should read my column that I have in your local elementary school newspaper.
Rather, you should skim it.
Yeah. I wasn't much of a reader.
Not much of a reader.
But I loved watching adult movies. So I was really like, show me whatever.
Yeah, totally.
It was good.
Let's see. What else should we get into? The Sir Robin, Sir Robin, the knight not quite so brave as Sir Lancelot. Man, that was hard.
Yeah.
Let me try it again. Sir Robin, not quite so brave as Sir Lancelot. And of course the aptly named Sir not appearing in this film.
Yeah. Sir Robin bravely ran away.
Yeah, totally.
That was the one I loved when they like play for him as he's running.
Oh my god. The musical element of that, and then when they like start singing and then they get interrupted. And also the guy in his room by himself. God, what's his name? The one who is told that he can't leave the
Yeah,
room.
you stay here, make
Yeah,
sure he
totally.
doesn't leave. And he's like pining, and he sends the arrow, and it hits.
Yeah.
So like,
At every twist and turn, he's trying to break into song, and they keep like,
no. I just want to
no.
Yeah,
That's one of my.
and that's the one where he shows up to murder everybody. Yeah, he murders the lady getting married. He's there to save the guy in the tower.
Yeah.
Who wants to sing.
He just wants to sing.
And
Yeah, I loved him, and I love the recurring like these people want it to be a musical.
yeah,
But it's not.
yeah,
Yeah, but the Broadway production is a musical.
yeah.
The Holy Grail. There's now like Monty Python and the Holy Grail, the musical, in addition to Spamalot.
Oh,
So
really?
it's kind of like, yeah. At least I think
What's the
so.
difference?
You know what? That's a great
I thought
question.
Spamalot was Monty Python and Holy Grail the musical.
You know what? That is such a good question.
And if it's not,
yeah.
everything I know is a lie. My whole world will shatter in front of me right now.
I can't believe that I'm
Don't you
doing
dare-
this again.
don't you
Okay.
dare destroy this for me.
Okay, so the stage show Spamalot does offer a revised plot
Yeah.
while retaining many of the jokes from the film.
Yeah, because the movie's like long.
Yeah. The movie is, well, I mean, it's 90 minutes.
Is it 90 minutes?
Yeah.
It felt longer as a kid. Maybe I was just like into it.
I was too quick to agree with you there. When I saw in advance, I was like 90 minutes.
A lot happens.
I said
a lot happens in 90 minutes.
That's true. They pack a lot in.
Yeah.
They pack a lot in. It moves quick. In May of 2018, 20th Century Fox greenlit a film adaptation of the musical. Okay. And then they were slated to begin filming in early 2019. They announced a move to Paramount Pictures in 2020. However, in 2021, they confirmed that it would not be made because two of the former colleagues opposed it. Okay. Then a Broadway revival began previews in October of 2023. Had an official opening night in November 2023. So let's see. The group arranged. Okay, so here we go. In 2013, the Pythons lost a legal case to Mark Forstater, the Pythons.
So like a gang.
Capital P Pythons. The film's producer owing a combined £800,000 in legal fees and back royalties to him for the derivative work of Spamalot. To help cover the cost of these royalties and fees, the group arranged and performed in a stage show, Monty Python Live, mostly, held at the O2 Arena in London 2014. So I'm unsure if the one that's on Broadway right now is Spamalot or if it's
definitely Spamalot.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Because I have a friend who, Andrew Walters, shout out, friend of the pod. His mom took him to see it when he was in 7th grade. And then this year he surprised his mom and took her to see it when they came back through Seattle. So
cute.
That's sweet. And that was not very long ago. That was like this past year. So I'm assuming that it's Spamalot. And he said that basically like it was the same as the movie, except it was on stage and they had some music.
Yeah.
So yeah. But
that makes sense.
The thing about Monty Python and the Holy Grail is that the whole time you kind of expect it to be a musical.
Yeah.
Like, at least for me, I felt like I was constantly waiting for them to actually break out in song. And I think that is because I confuse it so much with Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah.
Where they do.
Well, there are other movies too. They have songs like Life of Life of Brian. Like Every Sperm is Sacred.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a whole song.
Yeah, totally.
They've done a few, right? Like
yeah, they've done a few like musical bits.
Yeah.
And in this one, I mean, there are some songs about Sir Robin, not quite so brave as Sir Lancelot, where they do it's like, you know, probably a third of a song.
Get his tongue cut out and his eyes gouged out. And I'm just viscerally describing him being murdered.
Yeah, totally. And then
great. I remember that.
It's not quite so brave. But yeah, I feel like that is one of the funniest bits is continuing to see it almost become a musical.
Yeah.
But then it's not. Yeah, when they cut someone off, when someone is about to break out in song. Like that's a satire on its own.
I've seen so many like elements of this movie incorporated into like later comedy movies. I feel like too,
Yeah.
like this very much like influenced. The him running away from far distance and restarting again. I forget where I saw it, but I remember seeing like that almost like shot for shot
Yeah.
in another comedy thing. And I think like the person talked about it in an interview. I remember looking it up like, and they talked about it in an interview that they were like, you know, like making an allusion to that.
Yeah.
But it's like there's a few where like just the way that a lot of the scenes play out, I feel like is like the almost the cadence of it is copied a lot.
Totally.
Where like the kind of like bullheadedness of so many of the characters.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen that kind of replicated because it just feels like this is a very early example of like just watching people like fight.
Yeah.
Just over and over again throughout a movie. Like no two characters get along at all.
No, and no one listens to each other.
They're diametrically opposed constantly. And
absolutely.
Like everyone's like annoyed at them and they hates them. And they think they're the best in the world.
Of course. Yeah. Which is why it's so apt that the whole like, you know, goal of King Arthur is to get together this group of knights, the round table, the Knights of the Round Table.
Right.
And that he's trying to like get to this holy grail where in reality nobody likes each other. They're all diametrically opposed to each other. They're all fighting both each other and everyone that they encounter.
Yeah.
And so it is a doomed mission from the start. The whole thing is like, you can't actually, you know from the beginning, like they can't actually achieve this. Yeah. And that is
like a futile
hilarious.
Like journey almost.
Yeah, totally.
And the fact that it ends in like an abstract, like the fourth wall getting broken, just is like a good, like, oh yeah, none of this mattered at all.
Yeah, none of this matters.
The real life police, like they get arrested for what? Like killing someone?
Yeah, they get arrested for killing that one guy who is like he was like a modern guy, and his wife is there. Sees him be murdered by these like knights from the 9th century. Yeah, incredible.
And then it's like they're just crazy guys who are in knight costumes at that point.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of shoot, I lost my train of thought, but that's okay. I'll go on to my next thought, which is that I think that it's really doing a good job of making fun of these heroes' journeys where it should be so unrealistic that they could achieve what they want to achieve. Like even just like gathering Knights of the Round Table when like working with all these egos and like trying to break into castles and trying to do all this stuff that it's like, it's absurd really that we can suspend our disbelief for so many of these like high budget hero's journey type movies, especially like medieval time set stories.
Right.
When in reality it's like if we looked at it realistically, we would say, oh, this is doomed to fail. Yeah.
I think we can suspend disbelief more because it's in that like fake medieval setting. Like it's not like we have nothing to compare it against like a modern world.
Yeah, totally. I think that it's interesting to see a movie like this take on a new life beyond when it was released. Because like when it was released, it was only like the reception was like lukewarm. Yeah. And it didn't really make much money when it was first released.
It's like a cult classic.
It's a total cult classic. And I feel like it's one of those that
yeah, I don't really know how popular this movie is because my mom like valued it so highly, and I was like, oh well, like when you told me no one had done this, I was like, how? It's like, isn't that the movie that everyone watched 100 times as a kid? And then thinking back, I'm like, no, that's a weird, like absurd British comedy film that my mom in particular loved. So I'm curious to see like how much like people actually do. I mean, I feel like it is kind of a cultural like touchstone in ways. I've seen it referenced a lot, but like, I don't know. I think there's definitely more of a blind spot to it than I'm aware of.
Totally. I feel like if I took a poll of my friends, I wonder how many of them have watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do some crowdsourcing.
Yeah, I referenced Monk in conversation like a few weeks ago, and I was like, oh, right. Not everyone was a weird little 9-year-old watching like psychic detective shows or like superpowered disabled detective shows. Any detective who had some sort of mental issue and was really good at their job as a result of that.
Yeah.
Give me the name.
Absolutely. Get us in there.
Yeah. Psych, mentalist, Monk.
Oh my God. I
And then
love Monk.
Holy Grail.
Yeah, totally. Monk, such an underrated show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony Shalhoub.
God bless
Voice
him.
of our generation.
Truly. Of our generation.
Yeah.
You're 26.
Yeah. No, I'm a Shalhoub head. All right? I'm as old as he is.
Yeah.
I die the day he does. All right.
Yeah.
So my age is unimportant. I will expire when my Shalhoub lord does.
I love it. I was saying something similar yesterday about Terry Gross.
Yeah. Well, I have a joke about Terry Gross right here on stage. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You want to do it? You want to tell me the joke?
It's been a while since I've even done it.
That's okay. I don't mean to be like, oh, you're a comic. Tell me a joke.
Wait, I'm mad that I can't think about this right now. Yeah, I just referenced NPR, and then like at one point I'm like, oh yeah, like, I'll think of it later.
I think you're gonna think of it.
Yeah, it'll pop into my head. I'll be thinking about it. This camera's gonna watch me dig through my brain archive.
You're gonna see the wheels turn.
Yeah.
He's ciphering. I was talking about God, I don't even really remember how it came up. I think it was okay. Actually, I do. I had the Childish Gambino song, Sunrise, stuck in my head. And in that song, he says something like, call me Terry Gross, I'm the talk of the nation, something like that. And I was like, Terry Gross is really the queen of tiny little women with big personalities, like really short women who kind of pack a big punch.
Yeah.
And she is our queen and our supreme leader, and I would die for her. So, that's kind of how I feel, even though Terry Gross is probably 50 years older than me. Maybe 40. How old am I? 30. She's probably 70, right?
Yeah.
Terry Gross? Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Oh my God, he's got it.
It's occurred. All right, so I forget how I get into this joke, but it's basically about how like I come from an NPR family, not an NFL family. Like my dad's like, oh, why watch grown men tackle each other when you can listen to Terry Gross tackle the tough issue?
You said Terry Gross sacked that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said
Terry Gross beat the shit out of that guy. Terry. I remember listening to a lot of Terry Gross. You're hitting all the points that like made me who I am today. I Monty Python, Terry Gross, Monk,
and it shows.
Yeah,
and I mean that as a compliment.
Yeah.
It's
my calming voice. You can tell how much Terry Gross I listen to, and it's not at all because I'm just losing my voice right now.
No, totally. It's because of Terry. It's because of my queen, Terry, and my people, and my culture of short little women.
Yeah.
With big personalities.
I would never know.
Punch. Yeah.
I never know. She sounds like a giant. I just imagine her mogging all the guests on that show, just like booming over them like, "Hi, I'm Terry Gross."
And spiritually, she does.
Yeah, she's
yeah. I'm gonna look up exactly how tall is Terry Gross.
Teresa? Is that what that's short for? Or is she just a Terry?
I think she might just be Terry. She's 4 feet 11 inches.
For some reason, I was like, "Is it Terrence?" Terrence Gross.
Let's look at her Wikipedia page.
Terry.
It's just Terry.
Terry G.
Yeah. I really like that when people who intend to call their kids by a name just call them that name. Like if her parents knew.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
we're gonna
Liam.
call her
I'm
Terry.
not William. I don't know a lot of just Liams.
That is awesome.
It does make it worse though when my name is Liam Nelson and Liam Neeson was already a famous person when I was born. Like my mom was like, she could have had plausible deniability and just that, oh, you're named William, but we just call you Liam. Like, no.
No.
She knew exactly what she was doing.
And it's not like she was like, absent from the world of entertainment, didn't hear of him. No, she was very much involved.
Yeah, I asked her, like, do you name me after him? And she's like, no. I'm like, well, but you knew he was alive, though. He was already famous. Like, feel like we just gotta hang names up in the rafters like basketball jerseys. You know, like
We
you
do.
can't be repeating names like numbers. That's
We really can't.
too bad for my SEO. I can't. You can't. Can't
See,
say
I
that.
can't believe that your mom didn't think of your SEO when
I know,
she
Mom.
was
Come on, marketing.
marketing. Have you
When you're
tried
having
it?
kids, think about the marketing.
You
all
always
right?
have to think about the marketing.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
It reminds me of how right now my license plate is so expired, like my license plate tags, that they're gonna make me get a new license plate with like a new number and
Do it.
everything. I know. Good.
Yeah, let them go to the DMV.
I'm a part of the problem. But they said like, yeah, we like recycle the numbers, like it goes back into the system. So you're gonna have to get a new one. So now I'm walking around thinking someone else has my license plate. They're giving it out.
Yeah.
And so I don't love that. I think that we should really just hang it up, because what if someone, I don't know, commits a crime with my license plate number on the back of their car?
It's true.
It is motivation for
Well, I
me to
think-
go to the DMV sooner than later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's probably for the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
You might want to sort that out. I'm not going to talk about the status of my plates on my car because I shouldn't do that on a public forum.
Oh, so you're so much smarter.
Yeah. I think mine is more illegal than yours. So it's all good.
Oh my God, he's driving a stolen car.
Yeah. No, I stole it from myself. The government doesn't know about the car. So shh, all right. Been driving through a lot of bridges with no tags on. You don't get tolls if you don't have tags, and it's been working for a long time.
Yeah,
so
that's amazing.
nobody tell. All right, we're friends now.
This is between us. This is just in the family. We're keeping this in the family. Yeah.
Mhm.
Or we will, as the French in the castle do, we will sack you, and we will spit on you.
Throw a cow.
Yeah.
At you, probably.
Probably.
Whatever I gotta do to keep my tags from getting me arrested.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the great thing about the bad practical effects is that we never think to ourselves, oh my God, a real cow is getting hurt in the making of this film. It's not realistic at all.
Yeah.
It's not as though we're seeing a CGI, very lifelike cow flying through the air.
The human beings died by the dozens, but
Absolutely.
the cows were unharmed.
The cows unharmed, and I really do appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, gosh, what else do we have to discuss? Is there anything else related to Monty Python, or just your whatever's on your mind that we haven't discussed yet?
I don't know. I think we hit all the points of the movie.
I think we did too.
I feel like I said a lot about myself outside of the movie as well.
Comedian, right?
It's been really fun to be a Mystery Science Theater guy. I've never got to be that because I was too tall and I would block the film. Yeah. So it's good.
Here, this is...
Here we're not even watching the movie. We're just talking about it.
Yeah, literally.
I've still not seen the film since I was 12. Yes. This is straight recollection I have still as a 26-year-old, 14 years after seeing the film last.
And that's a powerful
So it's baked in there.
It's baked in. He doesn't have room for anything else, so don't try to teach him anything or suggest.
If anyone knows a bar trivia place that only does Monty Python and the Holy Grail quotes,
there has got to be. You might have to.
I'm your guy.
You might have to go to the UK, but I imagine.
I know there are so many other people who are somehow better at that than me, and
totally. Just gotta find the subreddit, and there will be people who are competitively.
Yeah, they'll just king my ass.
Yeah, totally. But we all need to be humbled everywhere.
God forbid I try to beat a Redditor at something.
God forbid I try.
They have too many tricks hidden in their fedora.
Yeah, it's tough out here, and it's tough out there. I was gonna say one more thing about Monty Python. Oh no, I was gonna say for you being here on this podcast is that we are, this is a disability inclusive podcast, which is why we wouldn't make you stand in front of anything.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. We let our guests sit if they want, and
what if I had come in and like, no, I'll stand. What would you have even done?
I would have said, okay, well, I'll be down here.
Yeah.
Very gross.
Well, I get it. And I think I wouldn't even be able to be out of the shot because the ceiling's too low. So they could have made it work. I just would have been like, hey, everyone.
We would have just tilted the camera up a little bit. Or it would have just been like a midsection.
You just see my like hips down and then like nipples up. And then like the middle part's just out of the screen.
They just cut it in half. And that's movie magic. Okay. listener, viewer, thank you so much for being with us. Liam, thank you so much for being
Thank you
with
for
us.
having me.
Oh my God, it was a pleasure. And go see Liam on tour. Keep that money coming in so he can keep paying his bills.
Yeah.
The disability tax out here, it's tough.
Yeah, it's like the pink tax, but for disabled people. I don't know what the blue tax, the parking pass tax.
Yeah, you don't have your
society doesn't value you as a full human being tax.
You don't have your license plate tags update, and we give you tickets every.
I'm selling the car. It's fine.
Fine.
I'm selling it as soon as I get back from this tour because I live in New York and
I was just gonna say,
can only have a car for 3 years before I gave up on having a car.
But yeah, every guy's got a dream. You got to try it for yourself. Having a car in New York to find out what an inconvenience it really
It's been a dream. It's been a dream getting up at 7 a.m. every other day to move it, or you're getting a $65 ticket if my alarm doesn't go off.
Yeah, totally.
Because I was right on time for this podcast, so I'm definitely right on time to move my car at 7 in the morning. So this is, I'm real good at that.
Yeah, totally. I can see how that goes. So buy his car if you see.
Yeah, got a Ford Flex 2019. It's got about 130,000 miles on it, so it's it's not a young vehicle.
It's not new,
but it runs good.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with it other than it's in New York and I don't want it anymore. So take my car. All right, that's my last plug.
Okay, I love that. And my last love. Everyone, go follow us on social media at Did That Age Well on Instagram and at Did That Age Well Pod on TikTok. Actually, wait, one more is please subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave some comments in the engagement. It matters. It matters. And if you just are leaving your house and you want to put something on for your pets, how people are like, oh, my pet likes to watch the Animal Planet, whatever. No, your pet likes to watch Did That Age Well. Just keep it on loop and get those views up.
The #1 show from neglected dogs all around America.
We're all on the same team here. Well, thanks again so much for coming on the pod.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.